Our seventh chords will be very similar to our triads. They will all be stacked in thirds, and let's start with major, root, third, fifth, and now a seventh. And again, we're going to start with the major scale. This is scale degree 1, 3, 5, and 7 of our major scale. And how we're going to define this triad, we're going to call it C, because that's the root, major, major, 7. So we have the root, the triad, and the seventh. And that's what you have when you go from scale degree 1, 3, 5, and 7 in a major scale. But again, just like our triads, we're going to alter this to find other seventh chords. And the first thing we're going to do is lower the seventh. So again, the seventh goes down by a half step. And this is now a C major triad minor seventh. Our next one. From there, C major minor seventh, we're going to lower the third. So now we have, C is of course still the root, but now we have a minor triad and a minor seventh. Let's keep going. We have 2 more to go. We take those notes again. We have an E flat so far and a B flat, and now we're going to lower the fifth. This is a C was the root. It has a diminished triad and a minor seventh. And we actually have a special term for this. When we have a diminished triad and a minor seventh, we call that half diminished. And we use a little circle with a slash through it. And finally, one more. We have a C, an E flat, a G flat, and a B flat. That's our half diminished. We're going to lower the seventh again. Forgive me, I forgot to fill this in. That is lowering the fifth. And this is lowering the seventh. So now we have a C diminished triad, diminished seventh, and that creates what we call a fully diminished seventh. And what we do for that, we just have a circle and a 7. So there are the 5 7th chords you need to be familiar with. And let's do that again on a different note so you can see it. Now let's start on A. First, we need to think of our A major 7th. And our A major scale has an A, it has a C sharp, and it has a G sharp. So there is our A major 7th. To get to our next one, our A major minor 7th, we lower the 7th. There it is. What are we going to do next? We're going to lower the 3rd. So we have A, C, E, and G to make our A minor 7th. So we've lowered the 3rd right there. And now we're going to lower the 5th to get to A, C, E flat, and G, which is A half diminished 7, meaning there's a diminished triad and a minor 7th. And one more. There's G. We lower the 7th one last time to G flat. So A, C, E flat, and G flat. So there's A, and this is fully diminished 7th, a diminished triad, and a diminished 7th.